Let me ask you something. How long have you been telling yourself you will start investing in real estate once you've saved up enough money? 1 year? 2 years? 5 years? Here's the truth that took me 19 years in this business to understand deeply enough to say it out loud to a complete stranger. The money is almost never the real barrier. It's the belief that the money has to come from you. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how people are closing real estate deals right now in 2026 with little to no money of their own. Real strategies, real mechanics, not theories. My name is Rick Puglisi. My wife Debbie and I have been investing in real estate in Sarasota, Florida for 19 years. We've done fix and flips, buy and holds, and everything in between. And I am going to tell you something that surprises most people. Some of the best deals we have ever been involved in required almost no money out of our own pocket. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you is going to change how you think about this completely. The reason most people believe you need a lot of money to invest in real estate is simple. They're thinking about buying property the way a homeowner buys a house. Down payment, mortgage, closing costs, 30 years of payments. Investors don't think that way. An investor's job is to create value and control deals, not necessarily to fund them personally. The moment you understand that distinction, everything changes. 90% of American millionaires made part or all of their wealth through real estate. Not all of them started rich. Most of them started exactly where you are sitting right now. The first strategy I want you to understand is wholesaling. This is the purest example of making money in real estate with no money. Here's how it works. You find a motivated seller, someone who needs to sell quickly, and you get that property under contract at below market price. Then you sell that contract to a cash buyer investor for a fee. You never owned the property. You never needed a mortgage. You acted as the middleman, and you got paid for finding the deal. Assignment fees on wholesale deals typically range from $5,000 to $25,000. I have seen them go up much higher on the right deal. What does it cost you? Postage to send letters? Gas to drive neighborhoods? Time to learn how to talk to motivated sellers? That's your investment. This is where countless successful real estate careers have started. The second category is creative financing. This is where it gets interesting. Subject to investing means you take over a seller's existing mortgage payments while the loan stays in their name. You do not need a new loan. You do not need bank approval. You step in, make the payments, and control the asset. Seller financing means the seller becomes the bank. They let you pay them directly over time instead of going to a lender. No bank, no credit check, terms negotiated between you and the seller. Lease options give you control of a property and the right to buy it while paying below market rent. You build equity and lock in a price before you ever put money into a purchase. None of these strategies require large cash reserves. They require knowledge. They require the ability to identify the right sellers and have the right conversations. The third strategy is joint ventures. This is what Debbie and I used early on in our career to do deals that were beyond our own capital at the time. The structure is straightforward. You bring the deal, the knowledge, the hustle, the due diligence. A money partner brings the capital. You split the profits. Investors with money are sitting on cash right now looking for good deals. That is the resource they cannot manufacture. A good deal. one that is properly analyzed and vetted. That is what they cannot find on their own. If you can find great deals, you will never struggle to find money partners. That is not motivational language. That is the reality of how this market works. Your job is to become the person who finds the deals. Everything else can be partnered, borrowed, or structured creatively. So, if it's not money, what do you actually need to start? Number one, knowledge of your market. You need to understand values, neighborhoods, and what makes a good deal in your area. Number two, a motivated seller. Every real estate deal starts with a seller who has a reason to sell at a discount. Your job is to find them. Number three, a buyer or a partner. Someone to fund or close the deal when you bring it to the table. Number four, the willingness to take imperfect action. The first deal is never perfect, but it teaches you more than any course ever could. Notice that money is not on that list. Start with the knowledge. Start with the hustle. The money follows the deals, and the deals follow knowledge. If this was valuable to you today, and I believe it was, hit that subscribe button now. I put out new real estate investing education every single week, and I do not want you to miss one lesson. The link to the free 5-day real estate investing challenge is sitting in the description below this video. 5 lessons, written, audio, video, completely free. No catch. Click on it right now while you are thinking about it, because most people say they will come back and do it later, and most people never do. And drop a comment below. What is the one thing that's been stopping you from starting? Is it money, knowledge, or fear? Drop it below. I read every single comment, and I respond to every serious question personally. This is Rick Puglisi. My wife Debbie and I have been investing in real estate for 19 years. If we can do it, so can you. I'll see you in the next video.